think I'm starting to like this Iron Doom fella. Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, it's time for War 5 of the season. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I think I might have been wrong about Infamous Iron Man, Iron Doom. I mean, I thought he was very, very good, but some things are starting to happen. It's one of the things I love about War. He might be better than I realize. This might be Overseer all over again. Let's not go too crazy. I will do my best to talk through these fights. We're gonna have 4 of them here. Now, you've seen me take this Hulkling with America Chavez before. I know not everyone sees every War video though, or every video in general. So it's the Ebb and Flow knockdown. One of the cool things we're gonna need to not worry about is America does not rely on debuffs. And that stun she has off of her combo is a passive stun. So I'm still not gonna be able to parry stun him when he goes debuff immune. And this one goes well. The end result is great. It's all we care about here at SSX, right? Is you advance, you get the win, and you move on. And we are well on our way to Masters, which is great, which is great, which is great. But you're gonna see, I don't manage this one as well as you've seen me do in some other fights. If you're really interested in America Chavez and seeing her take this fight, I have some other War videos from this season. They're all in a playlist. And then also I have me taking out Hulkling in Battlegrounds with her, really, really smooth, score well in the 50,000s. And one of the things that's going on here is Mystic Dispersion. I'm letting him get a lot of his buffs, and Mystic Dispersion is kicking me to my SB3 because America has the global attacker tactic, right? And that's gonna give me, I think it's the Fate Seal when I throw specials. And so that's getting rid of all his buffs. All that Mystic Dispersion is pushing him. And it's funny is, I feel like I'm talking as if this fight isn't going very well, but you're gonna see the end result. It goes quite well. So we're basically just trying to get him to throw his special here. I want to get that protection off of him so I can start doing a bit more damage. So here we go. And then I will be throwing my SB1 soon. I've got up all of her parallel dimensions. I will eventually get out an essentials video on her, which if you're not familiar with my channel, it's basically like my how-to. It's a guide, all the essential information in playing her. So I'm gonna wait for him to get done with his invulnerability there. I'm gonna knock him down again so that I can get rid of the protection. Got out of the way of the unblockable hit there. And then I should throw my special 3. What am I waiting for? I guess I wanted to bait his power a little bit. I didn't want to get him to a special 3. Just a little insights. I had a pretty rough night the night before. One of my kids was sick, and so I got almost no sleep at all. And I had let them know. So I was going to be extra cautious in this war, do my best, because obviously my reflexes and things like that were not going to be, they're going to be even slower than normal, let's put it that way. But like I said, you know, we're not even 2 minutes into this fight, and this Hulkling is almost down. And so it almost feels silly to be talking about it as if it did not go well. I'm at 95% health. I'll take this every day of the week, and I guess the saying is twice on Sundays, if this is how every single one of my war fights would go. 2 minutes, 95% health with a solo, I'll take it. But that's America Chavez. I've been on a campaign to let the battle realm know how good she now is in war, in questing, and in Battlegrounds. I think you'd be really surprised by a lot of the Battlegrounds fights there. A lot of defenders you would not think she'd be good for. So now here we go. Here's the main event. I know this is what I'm going to put on the thumbnail and the title and all this stuff is Iron Doom. I used him in a couple wars. I've been really impressed by him. One of the biggest criticisms I have is like I wish so much of his power budget didn't go to just absolutely destroying bishops. Bishop is really annoying though, and I think we're going to see some. We're also going to see some other stuff come into play here. So this is build up prowess unblockable. So if Kitty gets to 3 prowess buffs, then her special will be passive unblockable. The way I often fight Kitty is bait that special 1, block it, get rid of her prowesses, make sure she's not phased, go and punish. So this could be a bit of a problem here, right? We've got this return policy, but there is some stuff built into Infamous Iron Man's kit that just absolutely destroys Kitty too, right? She's supposed to get 2 prowesses off the passive stun. I think it was Metal Sonic Dude, and I know some other people did too, who really showed off first, like, hey, if you use the White Magneto pre-fight, that guidance stun, she's gonna get 2 prowesses. Well, Iron Doom has a similar passive stun. So watch this when we go in and we hit her here with the passive stun. Watch this. Boom, it's gone, and he replaces those prowesses that the defender should have gotten with an energy vulnerability, and also a cowardice, which gets rid of her prowesses anyway. And like I said, I wasn't playing that great. In fact, I remember this now, and you're gonna see it in the next fight. My dashback was terrible. And I knew it, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play even more conservatively. We've got her up, I've got up down above 2 bars of power. He being Infamous Iron Man gets a significant benefit when they're above 2 bars of power. I can't find it real quick. Okay, a 1,077 attack rating increase for each of the opponent's filled bars of power. So it's better for him when they have more power, but again, I was kind of going like, let's call it low battery mode. Just want to get the fight done. About 50 seconds, good amount of health. I made a few mistakes. I am very, very happy with that. Really cool for me to see how much he handles Kitty Pryde too. I think she's kind of a tough defender. I know a lot of us have figured out how to defend, fight her. I know a lot of people are like, well, there's Nimrod. You don't always have Nimrod. You don't always have Nimrod. You might need some immunities that Infamous Iron Man has as well. And there's also some stuff in there, and I'm going to explore this more in other videos. I think there's more to this guy. I think there's more to this guy. I really am excited about him. So now we're going to go into this fight against Absorbing Man. And there's another Infamous Iron Man fight coming up. It's very, very cool. We've got this prowess build up, unblockable, passive. I'm not too worried about any of that because Absorbing Man's not going to be getting his prowesses. But the one that did kind of concern me is his Hard Knock Life, right? I do not want this passive disorient because it's going to be reducing my ability accuracy and also my block proficiency. I'm going in, I rarely am assigned a rank 3s anymore, but it's going to be Human Torch with the pre-fight. So I know that my damage should be really, really good unless I let Absorbing Man just sit in his magma form. He's got that massive energy resistance. I just didn't want it to happen, right? The other problem is if he refines his Uru form, he's going to be doing big, I think it's physical damage through my own block. I'm aware of how good Absorbing Man is and how difficult he can be as a defender. So normally when you fight him, you want to be pushing him from one special to the other. It's alternating, right? And you want to knock him down off of the special. So that's primarily what I'm aiming to do here. I also don't want to parry unless I absolutely have to. I mess up a heavy punish there, which was not something, or I think that was a special punish actually. So I'm getting a little concerned because I do not want him refining this Uru form. I throw the special out and I'm like, okay, I've created a little bit of room for myself. I'm feeling pretty good about this now. Like I said, I'm aware I'm really sleep deprived here, but I'm like, we're doing great. We're doing great. You know, we've already gone down to 2% health and then he starts healing. And I was like, oh no, Carl, do not do this, Carl. Do not do this. So I throw the special, hoping that could really finish him off, but Absorbing Man is like not having it. So I'm thinking I've got to punish one of these specials if I can get him to throw this SP1, or if I can just continue to punish this without taking too many hits into the block. That's a big concern of mine. So he's going to go and, oh, that's what it was. I thought he was going to throw it and I was going to punish with a heavy. Obviously I didn't. My Power Sings finished him off for me. I think I got pretty fortunate there. I mean, I was prepared. I was ready to punish his special with my heavy if I needed to, knock him out of the form. But the assignment was just so good. I think that's one of those ones where my assignment, my Battleground assignment was just, or my War Battle Group assignment was just so good. It kind of almost saved me from myself there, right? All right, so here we go. This is, I think for me, this was the Kitty Pryde one. I was like, oh, there's more to Iron Man's kit than I think I realized. This was the one that just absolutely blew me away. So I'm going against this Safeguard Recovery Bishop, right? We've talked about how Infamous Iron Man just really destroys Bishop. I think almost like too much. I wish he was better elsewhere, but again, I'm beginning to think I might be wrong. But the Safeguard, I'm like, okay, guys, I know Infamous Iron Man doesn't crit. He's gonna be doing all this energy damage. So, but this is still gonna be a long, long fight, right? I think this Bishop's gonna have around 288,000 health. That is a lot of health. That is a lot of health. So you're gonna see, I'm aware that I'm still not playing that great. I'm gonna heal up to full, of course, and I'm debating, should I be using my invulnerability boost? And I'm thinking I probably should. I don't think I've nearly needed to use any of this whole war season so far. I've been very confident in my fights, but I don't want to die here, right? We're doing well in this war. My battle group's been doing great. So we're going to go ahead and use it. And it just feels so ridiculous now. Now remember what we talked about. When a defender would gain 2 prowesses, Infamous Iron Man is going to turn them into energy vulnerability, right? So here we go. Watch this. We've already got up the energy vulnerabilities. We've got 2 up. I'm not doing the heavy because I just want to stack these energy vulnerabilities and move to my special 2. Infamous Iron Man can actually reduces the ability accuracy of unblockable attacks by 100% if his aura is up. I'm going to discover more about how you can play with that, if there's a way to kind of get through his damage loop and have that aura up. But as you can see, it did very little damage. I've got this nice armor up, which Bishop can't get rid of, and we are going to be immune to those incinerates. So I don't care. You just literally don't care. Watch this. This is incredible. You can see Bishop trying to place him on me. Immune, immune, immune. Meanwhile, I'm just able to stack all these energy vulnerabilities. We're going to get 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to go in for my big special 2 here. I'm already really surprised how much damage we've done. And then watch the sparks fly. Oh, that was fun. Remember, this guy had 288,000 health. He had 288,000 health. So we went in, we used the heavy, we triggered our aura. I remember I talked about the more power, bars of power the defender has, when you throw your special, you get this massive attack increase. Also, I had the synergy with Human Torch, which provides a massive, massive crit rating too. Buff, it's a really nice synergy for Mr. Fantastic as well. I was just so pumped up, and Jelly Bean, some folks were watching the fights. You know, I think they knew I'd had a rough night, and they knew I had one of my kids was sick, so everyone was kind of just having some fun with it. And I'm like, I think I'm starting to like this Iron Doom fella. I was just really excited. And then I forgot to load up the MVP, so we'll just let this continue to play while I saw him, because I do have the screenshot here. First of all, nice war to Furious Gods. It really was a good war. We enjoyed going up against you all. Good luck the rest of the season. And congratulations. Thank you to our MVPs, Nerd. You know that name. Simula, you know him too. And my own battle group leader, Bean, as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the season stats. All right, SSX 4-1, well on our way to our goal of Masters. This is just a fantastic start. The one loss is to GT40, who throws up donuts like they're like just common. Well, it's so impressive. But we're 4-1. This is about us, not GT40. 20 kills, 1 death to Skynet and the Robot Uprising. They have collaborated against me. 8 total champions and only 5 wars. Feeling pretty good about that. 0 bossos. We got plenty of boss killers in my BG. We might even remove that stat here pretty soon. And defender kills still only 1. You all are doing so well against I have some very good defenders at high signature levels too. America, Chavez, and Carl at the top of the list there. But like I've been pointing out, and this is what I'm saying, is I'm going to explore this Iron Doom, Infamous Iron Man, so much more. I'm very, very impressed with he is. A lot of things I talk about is, I think, just with some simple additions and defenders and nodes into the game, what he does, his specialty could become even more valuable. I think he's a much more offensive champion than I realized. I'm going to explore him more. Let me know what you think on that one. And then Fury, Miguel, Nebula, and Wax all coming along, doing some things along the way. I hope your war season is going really well. I think it's pretty clear. I am having a fantastic time, really enjoying war, getting out these videos, teaching through them, and learning from you all in the comments and my battle group leaders and my battle group and my alliance. It's just a blast. I hope you're having this much fun playing the game. I really do. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.
I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.